Hey Aquarius, it's me, PureLightTarot, and I'm here to give you guys your February 2021 monthly read. And this is for your love life. So you can be Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, anywhere you have Aquarius in your chart. And we are in the age of Aquarius, y'all. Hallelujah. And then we also have 6 planets that are in Aquarius. And don't get me to telling a story about which planets they are, but we have 6 planets that are currently in Aquarius. And while I'm shooting this, we actually are in a new moon in Aquarius. So I'm getting ready to getting our wishes and our manifestations ready. And that's just a note to myself. Our new moons is when we quote unquote restart an energy. See, there's some stuff that we need to put down and move away from. Anyway, let me get you guys an overall energy as far as like the ancestral card goes, and I'll read this card at the very end. Okay, so this is gonna top the reading off. Should I take? Oh, that's a lot of them. Okay, one of them is altar, and then you got corn. Corn talks about harvest. You got the sun, and then the J of Hearts in reverse. So a heavy focus. So this is a love reading. Heavy focus on your harvest for your descendants. And I'm hearing there's some manifestations that you want to make for your descendants, for your children, the people that's coming after you. You want to leave a legacy. But in order for you to know exactly how to do that, you need to make an altar. You need to connect with your ancestors, okay? Create an altar and, communicate with your ancestors, because they're going to tell you exactly how, here's tree, your family tree, how to help build your family tree. Look at him looking up. Oh, I thought he was looking up. Looks like somebody in a cap and gown though. But basically how to build your family tree to where you want it. So I am doing this love reading for my singles and then for my couples. So I will be pulling cards for singles and pulling cards for couples. And then also Aquarius, if this resonates for a passion, a work situation, that is just fine, okay? I will be doing a separate career reading, career money reading now. I did see the Three of Pentacles show its face, so yeah, this may be a work situation for some people, or some people that you work around, some people that look up to you. You may be a leader, you have a leadership position, or people admire you. There's a little jealousy with this card, but I feel like you put out good energy, or what energy you put out is the energy that you get back from people, basically. So these people that admire you, and yeah, you put out a lot of, this is a lot of pentacles. So love life, as far as like, it's, what I want to say is, because pentacles often represents the energy that you are exerting, the energy that you're putting out, and also your money. Okay, so it's just like with whatever you're doing, whatever your passion is, and even in love situations, I feel like people really look up to you, and you keep a balance here with the energy. This is, if I'm not mistaken, my Temperance card. No, this is not Temperance. This is the Empress card. Okay, so another 3. You got threes. No, that's 2. I'm sorry. 2 of Pentacles, but it looks like a 3. 3 is confirmation. We got 5 here, which is change. 2 is making peace with something. So again, it's like, and I'm seeing like a vision. You guys may hold a vision, for your family, for yourselves, but I'm seeing community here. Like you guys are, even if I don't feel like you guys really know that you're this much of a leader. Like when it comes to your visions, and again, your family tree, or where you want like to advance the company, but this is love. So this could be friendships, where you want to advance people, where you want to steer yourself. Because for you, it's like, okay, this only makes sense for myself. So of course it makes sense for a group of people. Like I can, like Aquarius, you can see how things can work for, the people. Even if you guys have to be like the Queen of Swords energy, which is like kind of like fighting for your vision. you know, because you can see how things could be better. And I've said this before. You guys really can see how things could be better. So let me get an overall energy for you guys for the month of February 2021. Wait, should I take all of this? Ooh, child. Okay. I'm going to take this as the energy that's influencing your overall energy. But this basically says that you guys were clarified about something that you want, something that you want to do, somebody that you want. This is love, but also passion. You guys were clarified about something that you want, and you're moving forward towards it. You're moving towards it. Like, you're making it happen. And like with the King of Cups here, that's love, and also just love for what you do, and then also being able to turn what it is that you love to do into professional success. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, taking care of a household, taking care of the family. And Queen of Pentacles definitely is a person that she manages the household. She has a job, you know, she's a breadwinner. She brings in money, or again, maintaining an energy within the household, within the family, within, here's some friendships here. I'm here that you guys maintain a vision. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you got the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so the vision, and this has been coming up a lot, because the vision that you guys kind of been holding has been kind of like, I want to say programming, but it's been like, you know how on TV you have the families, and this is how things come together, and this is what the happiness is supposed to look like. But a lot of times it's unrealistic for our actual situations in real world life, and especially for what we really want, what our souls want. Okay, so I'm just seeing that you guys maintain this vision, you maintain this stability, but within yourself, I'm saying it is, you're very confident within this vision. But with the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, this is you having, again, that vision, that material success, but not necessarily being happy there, or the people involved are not very happy with the vision or what's being evoked from the vision. Like, you feel me? It's like you maintaining this vision. And again, I can only use the example of us being programmed to think that family structure should look a certain way, or happiness should look a certain way. Like, oh, you know, for a family to be happy, you know, you got to have a TV in your home. You know, everyone should have this and stuff, but everyone has different visions. And I feel like you're very confident in this vision of comfort, this vision of happiness, especially when it comes to the family. And again, you have a lot of pentacles showing up, which is also your energy that you put into things. So I feel like maybe you're putting energy into things that may not, maybe other people don't agree with it. It's not, it's like, let's see, you have a lot of faith in this, but other people around you don't seem to agree with it. Okay, this way of living, this way of being. Okay, and oftentimes I see that people either move away from you, to a cups in reverse, just not, because this is my temperance here. This is, oof. Then we got the Six of Clubs. What are you trying to tell me, Spirit? Because I definitely see you guys being clarified about something and moving forward in that direction and creating a lot of stability. I see you creating stability, but maybe it's not. Because at the at the end of the day, I want to know what it is that you want for yourself. And maybe you just have some people around you who don't want the same things as you. And maybe that's why that was coming up. So I do see you moving forward. This is the Chariot. This is you taking the reins of your life and moving forward. You know, and this is Ten of Pentacles, not Ten of Pentacles again. This is Ten of Swords. This talks about endings. This talks about, and in this particular deck, this is my Illuminated Tarot deck. This is with the Rooster, announcements. This is like, again, sudden realizations. This is you learning something about yourself. And I'm hearing that you're going to be learning a lot about yourself in February, okay? So let's get energy. Wow. A lot of self-reflection. Yeah, Fool card. A lot of self-reflection for February, okay? You guys are really considering what it is that you want. And not only that, y'all are moving forward in the things that you want. And I just feel some people around you are not ready to move in the direction that you're already moving in. You're already moving in it, Aquarius. Ooh, child. I had to get it out. Okay, so 3 cards for my singles wants to come out first, okay? All right, so getting over some heartbreak, or 3 of Swords in reverse. In this deck, upright, it means understanding one's own feelings. So I feel like you guys are moving away from some heartbreak, but not understanding. I feel like, not that you'll understand why you're so brokenhearted. I feel like it's more of a question is, why do I keep getting my heart broken in this way? Why don't people understand? Or okay, so I want to say Ace of Swords again. Ace of Swords energy, this Ace of energy of newness, okay, within your love life. So maybe you guys are coming out of a relationship, getting over something in the past, and jumping into a new relationship, because this is passion, and we are talking about love. You're about to learn something about yourself. Something's about to end. You guys are coming up, for my singles, are coming up on a new cycle, and you're the only group. I'm not going to say, I guess so far I've used these cards with, and these are my happy-go-lucky cards. So not that spirit wants to go easy on you, but this is more of what's going on behind the scenes spiritually. Okay. For my couples, you got this, and I'm hearing freedom. You got the Fool. The Fool is freedom. The Fool is to embark on a new journey. You got aces here. You guys are embarking on a new way of thinking, a new, and I'm going to say thinking because of the swords here. You guys are embarking on a new way of thinking. In February, there's a lot of self-reflection going on, and also just newness. You guys are going through a new cycle, a new passion. There's someone here, and it's love, or something here. This could be a friend. Someone here is making you guys feel very passionate towards just feeling passionate, because I don't feel like the energy is necessarily towards anything in particular, other than with the swords, the things that you've already had your mindset on. Like, again, this vision. Maybe you are envisioning you meet the guy or you meet the girl, and y'all go on dates, and then y'all propose. I mean, someone proposes, or the guy proposes, and then you got a baby, and da da da. I feel like there's a way of life, there's a way of living that you guys, yeah, my couples are expecting to live, or expecting to go. And in my head, I'm hearing fairy tale, like you meet the guy, y'all fall in love. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage. And you see how that's streamlined and how that works, but people don't work that way. Okay, and you're moving forward with this, and I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had, or something that's not being addressed with the Two of Wands in reverse. And I was going to say Two of Swords. Again, a lot of Swords energy, if you already have made up your mind about something, you've already made up your mind about someone. Okay. And I just don't see this person being in agreement with you, or there's a conversation that needs to happen, or this happiness right here. Not to say it's a facade, because you may be very well happy with the Ten of Pentacles is stability. You may be very well happy within what you're able to provide, who you are, and yourself, but I don't see this other person being there with you, or at least on your story level as far as how things are supposed to happen. But you're moving forward. So maybe some of you are going to do a marriage proposal, or you're expecting a marriage proposal. Yeah, you guys are moving forward regardless. Because you're confident in your vision. You're confident in how you see things going. But again, I feel like an uneasiness. But again, there's something here that needs to be communicated. So we're going to put the food back in the beginning. Because again, you guys have just freed yourself. Or you guys have a different perspective. Or you guys have a new lease on life, Passion. There's a lot of passion coming from this, and I feel like it's coming from you, because again, you're excited about what it is your vision is, and then you also being fueled by your energy. I mean, you got 6 planets in Aquarius. It's your freaking birthday, Valentine's Day. It's a lot going on. We're gonna go ahead and see what the ancestors have to say with the tree. Y'all got a lot going on. And again, this is like more spiritually. This is like what's going on behind the tables. And I'm going to pull some cards for you guys personally. But this is more like higher self. Like what spirit has going on for you behind the tables. Tree, harmony. Tree is harmony with the land and her spirits. This harmony with the earth also requires harmony with indigenous people, paying our respects to land guardians, past and present. Remember, Mother Earth is also an altar. Have you heard the stories in the soil? Before you take, do you ask permission? Do you give thanks? Do you offer in exchange? Those who know the earth best know there's enough here for everyone. Myths of scarcity were designed to separate us from our mother, but love can never lose its way home. This card also calls for mothering and tending to yourself as altar. So in the beginning I said, I think that your ancestors want you to set up an altar or do some type of ritual. Set up an altar, and an altar basically would be just you dedicating a space for your ancestors, for their energy to come and commune. Like you may set water out for them, you may decorate it with some plants. However, I mean, you really have to be led into doing it. But there's a life here that you guys are living, and I'm gonna pull out of the Rider Right deck so we can get more of your energy, because again, this is more like spirit, your higher self, and again, your ancestors urging you to connect more with them, connect more with the earth, because to ground yourself basically, because I don't think that you're paying attention to the folks that's around you, or who you're with, or what they're wanting. And there's some tens here, so some endings are happening, or some endings had happened. Um, so I'm gonna do this over these cards. So give me an overall energy for my Aquarius. And I feel like you guys may be like Aquarius, Capricorn, cusp, or really influenced by Capricorn somewhere in your chart. So I'm feeling a strong pull towards Capricorn energy. So Hangman in reverse is your overall energy as Aquarius, um, which is, this is needing to see a different perspective. And then we have 10, 12. I was going to say 7, which 7 is being in the midst of a lesson, but this is with 12, 1 and 3. 3 is like confirmation. So 3 is like, again, those things that you want in life. Okay. So again, y'all needing to see a different perspective here. Because even then, I saw one thing at first. I saw a V and not an X. And I read that a 7 is for at first, but then I saw that it was an X, and I was okay, well, that's not 7. So this is not about lesson, you guys. This is about seeing a different perspective. What you may have thought that you saw with someone, or within like a friendship or with a relationship, you may be seeing it in just a different perspective, or seeing it wrong. I'm gonna say it. You may be seeing it wrong. You may be seeing the situation that you're, or the person that you're with, or however you are. The devil card is right under this. I am doing my best to try to explain this energy, guys, because I feel like you guys, here's the ace. There's a newness here. There's something that you've discovered. There's something that there's a vision that you set on about a relationship that you want, and it's like nothing, like I'm feeling like, and this is more than red flags, I'm feeling like you and someone are not on exactly the same page, but you, and maybe your influence is so great, you are just going forth and what it is that you completely want, which there's nothing wrong with what you want, but I feel like some people around you are not ready to embrace, and people around us right now are not ready to embrace the age of Aquarius, although we're here. They're not ready to embrace your energy. So again, you page of wands, and I heard page of swords. So again, a lot of cerebral energy. So this is telling me that this is a life that you're living in your head. Not a life you're living in your head, but stuff that you really think about, stuff that you really contemplate about, and you're being fueled and passionate by, like your desires to move forward on something, especially if you're with like a high school sweetheart, or you're with someone from the past, or maybe someone from the past came up that you were dealing with, my singles especially, and I just see in this past energy, you getting over something, and maybe you forgave somebody for something in the past that they did, and so again, you're like, okay, well, this is our new start and beginning, but you're in for an awakening. Now, I want to say rude awakening, but Oh, child. As quickly as it comes in, it's gonna go out. And I feel like this energy is coming to kind of drain you guys. Not drain you guys. This is definitely something coming to free you from a perspective. Yeah. Because you already know what you want, Aquarius. Again, you know how you want things to go. You know, you see it. And you guys are great you good at visualizing. We got the Death card in reverse. The I want to say 10 of Pentacles, so 10 of Swords. There's something here within your stability that needs to end, or something that's not real. Because this is like, this is right or right, and this is you guys' energy. I feel like, and this was talking about, the Ancestor card was talking about almost like, being afraid to lose out on something. We can go back and look at it. This is probably why, I've been like, oh, rest up a little bit before you do Aquarius energy. We'll see. Maybe I'll redo this whole reading, and that's alright. It says harmony. Okay. The tree is harmony with the spirits, with the land and all her spirits. This, and this is 5, so change. This harmony with the earth also requires harmony with indigenous people, paying our respect to land guardians. Okay. Past and present. Remember, and you know what? It's so funny because I've had an experience today with Mother Mary. Yeah, I'm in a place where people really recognize her, and it's just like, I actually felt her presence. And the more and more I think of her energy, the more and more her presence is collective consciousness. I'll talk about it another time, but I try to pay my respects to anybody's religion or any deity that I hear about or go around, just out of respect to, hey, those spirits are valid, what people beliefs are valid, and those spirits are very real. I made a realization that the 3D that we live on, so we live as flesh on the 3D, and then spirit lives on the 4D. Like, these beings live on the 4D, and 4D is all around us as 3D beings. Like, all we have to do is just think about some concept and we make it real. And the more that we think about it, the more that we work towards it, we can visualize it. And with deities, we already have the visualization of these deities. Okay, that's a whole nother video, guys. So if you're interested in that, comment below if you want to know more about the 4D and 3D and spirit world and how we manifest things by just thought. So remember, Mother Earth is also an altar. Have you heard the stories in the soil? Before you take, do you ask permission? So again, I'm having a feeling like you're needing to check in with the person that you're with. You're really needing to check in with the people that you're involved with, especially when it comes to love life, friends, because I think you're going forth with some plans, or going forth with a thought of how it's going forth with some plans. Like, however you feel like this relationship is moving forth, I think you need to check in with someone. Okay, and they're not going to tell you. They're just going to go along with it, I feel like. Since before you take, do you ask permission? Do you give thanks? Do you offer in exchange? Those who know the earth best know there's enough here for everyone. Myths of scarcity were designed to separate us from our mother, but love can never lose its way home. This card is also calls for mothering and tending to yourself as altar. Because in the beginning, it talked about your ancestors, not your ancestors, but your descendants, and you preparing for your descendants, preparing to have something for them. Like, this is a very heavy energy. So you could be, again, living within your own plans. And I'm going to pull for my singles. Living within your own plans for the situation. And I think there's some conversation that needs to be had, or maybe you're moving forward because of some type of fear. Okay, because that's what I'm getting. Like, you're moving, if you feel like, I feel like if you don't, that's what I'm hearing. If I don't get married to this person, then I might never have children, or I might lose out on something. It's something about, and it may be not getting married to a person. It really differs. But there's something there that you're not moving forward with because of all of this fear and anxiety. And for my singles, it's like you guys are moving forward on something because you don't want to lose it, or, oh God, I might have to redo this whole reading. I'm just gonna put this one as like extra, as then I can collect the energy and really know what we're talking about here. Yeah, I just see you guys fighting against yourself. Not fighting against yourself, but working against yourself. Because again, it's like you're moving forward in a plan, and you need to check in with the people around you, basically. Okay? There's a way of life, there's a way of thinking, there's a way of doing, there's a way of love, there's a way of something that you have in your mind that this is the way that it's going to go. And I feel like you need to see a different perspective this month and check in with other people to see how they're feeling about it, or what's going on with their mind, what's going on with their plans, how they're, how they want to move forward. As maybe some of you want to have children, and you haven't really necessarily had that conversation with someone, how many children you want to have, or how you want your children to be raised, or if you want them to drink whole milk or almond milk. There's some conversations here that I feel like you guys are kind of like not having, and not on purpose. It's just you're really excited about this new beginning. You're really excited about moving forward with this person. You know what you want. You know how that's supposed to look, but I don't feel like this other person is on the same page as you, Aquarius. So I'm gonna collect this energy and redo this reading, but I will make this reading available for you guys. It's a bonus reading because we're gonna figure this out. So I'll check y'all back in the next one. Whew.